AFIC is the Air Force's and now the Defense Department's centers of expertise for category management. And many of our readers have read a lot of how Air Force is leading in a lot of the category management conversations. So we have also talked about how we've had webinars, we've done other things here, again, here in the magazine. So it is a very important conversation. It is a very important component of market intelligence. So how would you advise NCMA members in government and industry on how they can expect to be affected by market intelligence and the best ways they can take advantage of it as, for example, your teams and other services increasingly collect it? And market intelligence, certainly those recommendations are being adopted and executed. So can you help our readers understand how they can best take advantage of it and be prepared?
So that's, that's a lengthy question. So I'll try to hit just like some key points because, I've been here at AFICC for going on 3 years. In May, I will have been here for 3 years. And we have been doing category management for quite a longer time than that. We started in 2014, 2015. So the journey of AFICC, we used to be the ESG, which is an enterprise sourcing group. And then we were a FICA, so we were an agency. And now we're AFICC, which is a center. And the team has been looking through the lens of both category management, which we learned from industry. We actually interviewed a lot of market industry, Walmarts of the world, the FedExes of the world that did category management first, and we've learned from them. And what's been fun about that journey is just, again, the back and forth, the dialogue. There is no perfect solution to what market intelligence is. It's a growth, it's a growth industry for sure. And if I'm even talking to a very junior airman or a very junior copper cap civilian or a lieutenant in a unit, and I ask them, the difference between category management and regular contracting and enterprise sourcing, I probably would get like some big eyes and they don't know. So I try to, again, zoom in, zoom out, and, I'll say, well, do you know what market research is? We know how important market research is. And market research, no matter what requirement you buy, no matter what you end up procuring, you need market research in your file. It is mandatory. And so if you are thinking through market intelligence, I say, here's market research and here's business intelligence or market intelligence. It's a step up. And if you read, there's category intelligence reports that we have that we share. And those are like a deep dive into your analysis of spend. So what type of commodity are you buying? Let's say we're buying computers. We're buying computers. Everybody buys computers. So category management, there's some huge potential, huge return on investment if the federal government understands how collectively we buy computers and if we can share information on that. And then we interview industry who sells computers, but we also interview suppliers and maybe ancillary industries of maybe they don't sell the computer, but they sell components that go into that that make the computers better. Guess what? When you have a computer, you usually print something. So we might look at printers too. And we're looking at them, kind of as a system, but it's a commodity that we're all used to buying. And we ask questions about the future. So we're gathering information or data about the past, and we're looking at how we've spent money on computers currently. And then we look to the future on what's coming up. What could we spend? How could we spend our money more wisely to get better bang for the buck? Because guess what? Better bang for the buck turns, for us, it turns weapons into combat capability. Any dollar I save, now I can buy more weapon system or combat capability for the warfighter. So it's a huge return on investment, even almost initially. So we're trying to get people to think about what we're buying, what we should be buying, and using that market intelligence in better ways. So I'll just say lastly, if, for your readers, they can go out and Google, the GAO came out with a category management report just this fall of 2020. And, it's pretty lengthy. I think it was like 85 pages. But the recommendations that they make in there will also inform your readers and give them a little bit more taste so that they can do their own self-study, which I think is the best way to learn.